Hop o' Me Thumb by Frederick Fenn and Richard Pryce. The play is set in the working room at Madame Didier's laundry in Soho, in London. It's a Saturday evening in 1904.
Even her garden, she was a lady. She never grew old and fighty. She might have been there today, but she was inquisitive.
You have made out those bills, Celeste?
Snipes, I've seen them all back to Blythe. You give me the chance to be lazy.
Couldn't be much lazier than what you are now, I should think.
Couldn't I? I'd have a bit of trade. Oh, when I'm around lady in a barouche, I shall parade.
Oh.
Where's Amanda?
Want a little help with your singing?
Where's Amanda?
All the strands.
What for?
Well, they never sent the things they wrote about.
Do they expect us to do them this time of day?
No, like always, you excite yourself for nothing. Go on. What is Monday? Holiday, is it not? Very well. They close, I close. I have the things here for Tuesday. You mind your business, always wanting to know.
Well, you never do know with shops. It wouldn't be the first time. Lestrayan wanted the collars dressed in 2 hours last week, wasn't it, for some customer or other? I wouldn't have done him a no. Oh. Well, when I'm married and have a husband to keep me.
Keep you? Bah, you know nothing, you. A man wants a wife who will work. Mon Dieu, if one sees one is to be lazy, it will not be the wife. Look at me.
You're right, madam. Husbands is all very well as their way, as I should be the first to deny, me, of course, being different and independent, so to speak. But when it comes to which is to do the walk,
Listen to Clem.
not so much your Clem. Mrs. Galloway, if you please. You seem to forget who I am. I've got me ring, I have, and me lines if I do come ere to oblige. Mr. Galloway having poor health, besides private means, being a pensioner.
A pensioner? 4 pence a day, isn't he? Do you? And gone before 12, they tell me, at the big whistle. A fine pensioner. You wait until I bring mine along.
Yes, I dare say there'll be some waiting to do. What's your husband going to be, if I may be so bold to inquire?
I haven't quite made up my mind, but I'm just about tired of this. I'm not sure I shan't go and be an actress for a change and stand in the limelight and have bouquets thrown at me. Here, chuck us some of these things, Rose. And have lords waiting at the stage door to take the horses on my carriage.
You'll be wanting to be a child of mystery next, like Amanda.
Do you think she is?
Is what?
A child of mystery, what she says, I mean. You know all about her father and about them jewels that somebody gives her. Do you know she washed that shirt again last week? She says it'll be fetched one of these days, and then there'll be a surprise for us.
Surprise! No, a little image like her. Ain't no much room for her up sleeve. Little poor misery.
Well, I don't know. Things do happen, you know. I wonder who her father really is. She's so close about him, ain't she? And then there's that shirt. There's no going against that.
Lots of customers forgets things.
Yes, but the care she takes of it. It's been your best part of a year, and I don't know how many times she ain't dressed it. There may be something in it, you know.
Well, it'll never be fetched. If he's her mash, why don't he come here and fetch it?
She says it's sort of a token, see, while he's away. Something to old by, she says, and then he does send her things.
Has anybody seen him?
No, but there was a brooch, I believe, and a necktie.
Well, why doesn't she wear them? That's it, you see. Why doesn't she wear them?
Yes, why doesn't she?
That's where the test comes in. Why doesn't she wear them instead of that bit of crepe, say? Not that I've anything to say against that. She's plenty of deaths in her family. That I'll say for her.
Lots of people has relations, Toy. Anyone can.
No, give everyone their due, I say, and she does have her afflictions. I've been bereaved myself, and I know what it is.
Crepe's cheap enough, and she don't ask us to none of her funerals.
Funerals I've been to in my time. There was me sister's husband. All my family married well, that I'm thankful to say. And when she lost him, she done the thing handsome, I tell ya. Give me them vests, they're there by the socks. What do you know, stupid? There was as many as 3 mourning coaches and an hearse with plumes. And the advance, well, and afterwards we...
That'll do, Clem. We know all about that, and cousins too, aside at Ilbury. It's Amanda I'm talking about, not you. I wonder whether she could show us one of them presents. Good mind to ask her. Why don't she come in?
Going on an errand, I tell you.
Well, she might be back by now, I should think. Talk about hares and tortoise shells. I've done it on my Ed. She's a fair crawler, Amanda is.
Legs are short.
Those time. And I don't want to be here all night.
She is little, but she is good. She walk. She does not talk, talk, talk. She's not singing when she should be walking. Where should I be? Me with another like you. And this Saturday, and I forced to go out at 5. 5, mon Dieu, and it wants but 10 minutes.
I wonder whether she's got anybody to take her out on Monday. Think she has?
It'd be a funny sort of fella as want her. Here she is. Here's Mandy. Well, Crepey.
Ah, you have come back. You have brought the money? That is right. Now I may go and you will help these good-for-nothings to finish.
Didn't happen to meet your father, did you?
We thought perhaps you was gone so long that you ran away with that mash ears. Him as goes without his shirt. Horace, what's his name?
Oh, did ya? Now then, missus, can't you make room for a lady?
You would teach your manners. What cost do they, clumsy?
You'll find out when you get there, my dear.
We got a new beau today.
Oh, she has. Where'd you get that? Shrimp?
I've been doing a little shopping this afternoon, and I bought this Rembrandt in case you was taken off sudden, Celeste. Celeste. It is a name, ain't it? Where'd you get it? Off the front of a shop, eh? Pretty Celeste had a very weak chest. If her chest had been stronger, me tail had been longer.
Weak chest yourself? What's wrong with the chest?
It's a bit narrow, dear, isn't it? But perhaps it's the cut of your bodice. Some of those bodice bands can spoil things a treat, can't they?
What do you know about that? You shut your face. You ain't got no figure. You never dresses. You ain't got enough air to go in a socket. And every fella I know says that you're a blooming little monkey without a stick. So now there.
No. One would think that in life there was nothing to do. You quarrel, you talk, you sing. Do I sing? Mon Dieu, no. Celeste, she sing till she make my head ache. And then it is you. And you all talk like I don't know what. For shame. Now I go. And you, Celeste, will go to Madame Jones with their things. They are listed, eh? And Mrs. Galloway will take Monsieur Chicot's waistcoat. And Rose, you will not forget Miss Smith's dress. She must have it tonight. Now, quick, all of you. Amanda will wait for me. I shall not be long. Now, attention, no more singing, do you hear? You can sing if you want in the streets, and then you will be running for drink to punish you.
Is she gone? Lord, I wish it were Monday. I shan't get up all tomorrow, so I can rest myself. Do hope it'll be fine.
I expect it will make such a difference. Bank holiday, don't it? Particular when it's Hampstead.
Of course it's Hampstead. What do you think?
We should have gone there too, only for Mr. Galloway having an aunt at Greenwich. But I don't know as I shouldn't like to be going with you.
Wish you was, dear. Celeste, you and Albert be ready, won't you? You'll be there first thing, because me and my friend are picking you up.
We'll be ready, rather. But oh, well, Mandy, got someone to take you out Monday, eh?
I don't know as I can go out at all on Monday, you see. Properly speaking, I'm in mourning.
You're always in morning holiday time. You was at Easter too, I believe myself.
So I was. I lost my aunt on my mother's side just before Good Friday. This is for me cousin's niece, as passed away quietly last week in Kensington. We'd been estranged for some time, but now as she is gone, I bear her no malice, and she shall never have it to say that I didn't pay her proper respect. And besides, I don't know as I care to go out in me circumstances.
Your circumstances, what are they?
Well, till he comes for me, you know.
Till he comes for his shirt. The tall, handsome strangers none of us has ever seen, nor never want. God, you made it all up about him, I believe. Mr. Horace Greensmith. to be called for. Miss Amanda Flint to be called for. That's more like it. Here, Clem, catch.
Give it here.
Been washing it again, Crapey, haven't you?
Give it here. It ain't yours.
Catch Celeste.
Better not wash it anymore. Your skin's so thin it'll blow away one of these days.
Give it to me.
Not so fast.
Give it to me.
Tell us the truth then. You've been cutting us all this time, haven't you? Horace, or whatever it's called, is left here. Didn't take no notice of you tall. Now, did he?
Didn't he? Perhaps he's never wrote me neither. Letters and letters on scented paper, with crafts and coats of arms and sealing wax too. You're all jealous, the lot of you. Give it here, you'll miss it. Oh, give it, you'll miss it, and he might come today for it. Give it me.
Let her have it, Celeste.
If I do, will he show me that brooch?
What brooch?
You know, the one you told us about. The miniature set in diamonds.
Oh, haven't I shown it to you?
No, nor none of his presents. If I get it, will you?
I don't know where I put it.
Well, then the bracelet with the turquoise.
I lent that to me cousin for her niece's funeral. She hasn't sent it back yet.
Well, then, what are the other things? Some presents as he's give you, will you?
Give me my shirt.
Will you then?
All right.
There you are, Kipper, catch. Seems believing, you know. And when we've seen no hanky-panky, mind you, some jewel or something.
All right.
You're alone, Celeste. That'll do.
Here's what I got to do with you. You keep your oar out of my wheel. I can take care of myself, Mrs. Clementina William Galloway. You think just because I'm not 12 feet high and 6 foot round like some people, as I can't take me own with a pack of chattering girls like Celeste here, and Rose, hallelujah, Jordan. One more river to cross and I spurned a lot of you. You're nothing to me but a herd of buzzing flies.
Does he know what your temper is?
Little Spitfire.
There, dear, I don't mean it. Only you see, when your head's full of more important things and there's wonderful changes looming before you, it's apt to make you a bit hasty. There, Clem, I didn't mean to be cross. One of these days you shall know it all.
When'd you hear from him last?
Wednesday week. No, Tuesday it would be.
Did he send you anything then?
He's going to.
Something nice? Is it a ring?
No.
Too sharp for that, eh, Mandy?
Better than that. It's a heirloom, one of those things that you wear it at the opera.
I know. A tiara.
Yeah, it sticks in your head with spikes and all got diamonds and emeralds and stars all round, and it sticks up like a crown and it glitters fit to blind you.
He must have a lot of money.
Seems to chuck it around, don't he?
But you ain't seen him again.
No, but he's coming.
Here?
Yeah, there's an understanding, you see. There's clouds on the horizon, but why there's all this mystery? And when he fetches his shirt, it's a sort of a sign, you see, and I shall know that there are bright days in store.
What I want to know is me, of course, having my home on my own and being in a responsible position, so to speak. What I want to know is he gonna marry?
When he's asked me father,
Ask your father.
everybody does, respectable does. A young feller comes along and he says, "Isn't she beautiful?" He says, "I'd die for her. I wish she'd walk on me, through me heart first." But he don't say nothing to her till he's been to her father. If he's any class, you know.
But you're not beautiful. I'm a lot better looking than you. And I shouldn't want any chap to go to me, father.
Of course, if your father happens to be doing time in Alloway, it makes a difference.
Alloway. Jailbird yourself. I don't believe a word of it. I don't believe.
Easy, Rose. Let's hear. Has he seen your father?
Not yet, because there's a lawsuit, and then there's a missing wheel, you see.
Missing Will?
Yeah, well, there should be, right. But I think we got over that. You see, it's like this. Me father wanted me to grow up without any rank, or pearls, or carriages, so I shall be loved just for myself alone.
She's codding. She's only a workers' girl and not had no father.
It's not true, I am not. I've thought about it, and I've dreamt about it until I know it's true. Besides, you'll see, I'm going to him in such a little time.
And what about Oris?
Well, I shall ask him if he loves me passionately, and if he says yes, I shall lay a white jeweled hand in his and look into his pleading eyes and say, "Oris, because you loved me truly when I was poor, and in disguise you shall have your reward."
It sounds all right, don't it?
Here, come along, girls. What's the good of hanging about listening to all this rubbish when we got these things to take for we can go? Here, bustle up, Celeste. The old woman will be back again, doing like, "Lord save us all," as she finds they ain't gone. You show us that present, Corpsey, or find someone to take it out on Monday. And then perhaps we'll see about believing you. Come, Rose.
I have always loved you, Oris. Now your patience is rewarded. Rise and take me to me carriage.
Carriage. You find somebody with a muck and a barrow to take you to Hampstead.
I'm not going on Monday, bank holiday. It's just for ordinary people as have no prospect and nothing better to think of.
Oh, indeed. Well, I hope, Miss Amanda Ratcliffe, as you enjoy yourself all alone by yourself with nobody to ask you to go with them.
Don't get run away by an earl or anything like that while we're out.
So long, Corpsey. You gotta show us one of them presents, you know. Here, wait for me, Rose.
Monday. I should like to be going somewhere on Monday. Hampstead or anywheres. They might have asked me to go with them. Somebody might. No, nobody never will. Never, never, never. Oh, well.
Yeah, 2 foot nothing. Where's Mother Didier?
Oh, Mr. Greensmith? I thought you was dead.
Mr. Greensmith, you know my name. And who might you be to think I was dead?
Oh, you must excuse me, but I did indeed.
Did you? Well, jolly well not.
It's like one from the grave. I shall be all right in a minute.
Oh, well, be quick about it. Now, you better? Very well, then. Touching the shirt I left here. Has the old woman sold it or lost it? Go and ask her.
It's all right, Mr. Greensmith. It's been took particular care of.
Jerusalem, did you wash it yesterday?
Yes, Mr. Greensmith.
Not so much you, Mr. Greensmith. Who told you to wash it yesterday?
I've washed it every week ever since you left it, so as to have it ready for you.
So help me, Jimmy. You must be hard up for something to do. You don't think I'm going to pay for all that, do you?
No, we don't want you to pay for anything, really.
Oh, we don't, do we? Well, that suits me. Do y'all do all your work like that? Is this a charitable institution or what is it?
No, Mr. Orris. We ain't charitable, not at all. That is, I thought I should never see you no more, so you've been away so long and there seemed nothing else to think.
I was dead, was I? And this is a blasted souvenir? Oh, the blazes wants a blasted souvenir of me, not you.
I know it was a liberty, Mr. Greensmith.
Were you here when I came before?
Oh, yes, Mr. Orris. It was at 4:45 on Wednesday, don't you recollect? It was in October the 15th, and there was a cruel fog all morning, and you was coughing and saying things about the weather.
Was I?
Don't you remember?
I remember the fog, but I remember a lot of fogs.
I thought of it every day.
Yeah, what are you anyway?
I'm an orphan. I don't say so, but I am. Only to you, I mean. I wouldn't tell the others, no one else, but I couldn't tell you, well, what I tell the others.
The others? Any more like you?
Oh, no, I don't think there's any others anywhere like me.
No, I dare say not.
Of course, I'm not very tall. We don't grow much in the workhouse, but some of them large girls is very fickle. Don't you think so, Mr. Greensmith?
No girls is any good.
You ain't married, are you?
Not much.
Oh, I thought just for a moment you mustn't mind me. I'm glad you're not married anyway, you know, Mr. Greensmith. If you won't think it's a liberty what I'm telling you, I always thought of you as a kind of fairy prince, you see, and they ain't never married, are they?
Here my head'll go if I stop much longer. A fairy? You've been ill, haven't you?
No, it's only...
It's only what?
Well, when you ain't got much of your own, you do dream about beautiful things, don't you? That's how I came to think of you.
Well, thank you. Very kind of you, don't mention it. Well, chuck us the shirt.
I suppose you'll be sending us some other things.
I don't know, can't say. What's the matter with you?
Nothing.
And what's that crepe for?
Oh, I'll say it's for my relations.
Well, pull up your socks and grin. You can't have your relations always, you know.
I never had no relations.
Well, what do you wear the bow for then? You don't know what you're talking about. You wears it for your relations and you never had none. Rotten sort of going into mourning that. Where's your father? Where's your mother anyway?
She's dead. She died when I was quite little. Oh, well, littler than I am now. But it ain't for her.
Well, who's it for?
You won't tell the other girls, will you?
No, what would I want to go jawing about you for?
You see, I tell them I've got a father who's very rich, ever so rich, and he's going to come and take me away, see, like in a story. And I'm in disguise now, but one day you'll come and then I shall go away and be a lady. I used to think he would really come, but now I guess he's dead. I don't wear it for him, oh. I keep on changing who it's for.
Well, give us a shout.
Are you going at once?
Well, since you are so pressing, I got about half a minute I can waste. Now then.
Nothing, I just want to see you. You can smoke if you like.
Well, make me see for home, eh? What for?
You said you wasn't married. Are we in love, Mr. Greensmith?
Shock it. What's that to you?
I expect a lot of girls are in love with you.
Oh, yes, I can't hardly get down the street for them.
You wouldn't say I was pretty, would you, Mr. Greensmith?
I haven't thought about it.
You wouldn't think about it, would you?
Well...
You ain't very hasty, are you?
Midland. What's up?
I want to tell you, Mr. Greensmith, but I'm afraid you won't like it.
Well, not knowing, I can't say. Stand still, can't you?
You might turn around, will you, and look out the window. I don't like being looked at, didn't I tell you?
Well, there ain't much to look at now, is there? Now
You
then.
see, it's like this, Mr. Orisay. You're coming in here and seeing me last year and never coming here again. All the girls says, well, they says as how you were in love with me.
What? Me? What do they take me for? In love, Lord save us.
You know girls will talk, Mr. Oris.
I hope you jolly well told him I wasn't.
No, I didn't tell him that.
You mean to tell me a pack of girls thinks as I...
I hoped you wouldn't laugh.
Wouldn't laugh, but it is a bit thick, isn't it? So I'm in love with you, am I? What? Would you like to get on the table and let your loving husband give you a kiss?
I should like you to kiss me, Mr. Oris.
Whew. Yeah, I'm getting hot. Give us a chance. You go too quick for me.
I didn't know as gentlemen didn't like being kissed.
Yeah, let's look at you.
You are handsome, aren't you, Mr. Oris? But I suppose you know that.
I've heard something about it.
Well, you know, all the other girls have got fellas that gives them things.
You don't say so.
Well,
you ain't gonna catch me.
I've been telling them as well as you gave me lots of things, heaps of things, diamonds and jewelry and watches, and now they'll say as they always knew I was kidding. I know it was a liberty, Mr. Oris, but I hoped you wouldn't mind.
He thinks I've been stuffing you up with presents.
Yes, Mr. Oris.
Well, you've just about made a nice mess of things, ain't you?
Couldn't you?
Couldn't I do it, really? No,
No, I don't mean that. I meant, couldn't you, as you ain't dead, couldn't you go on saying nothing and let me go on pretending?
No.
It wouldn't cost you nothing. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, why won't I?
I thought you might like to oblige a lady.
What next? There must be a precious lot of mugs of girls if they swallow a talk like that. I never heard of such a thing.
They didn't believe it for a long time, but now they believes it. And about me father too.
Father, didn't you say he was a goner?
But they think I've got a father as rich as ever could be and handsome, more handsome even than you.
Pretty sort of father to leave you in this old den.
They think he's coming to fetch me.
Best hurry up, I should say.
Don't you see? Mr. Orris, I've got nothing. Nothing.
Here, funny. You needn't drown the place out. Tell him what you blasted well like. I don't care, but you don't catch me coming here no more.
You won't come here again?
Look here, Nipper. I'm going to talk to you like a father. You're putting your money on the wrong horse. Not as I'm a wrong one, mind you, but if you was to talk to some chaps like this.
Oh, I wouldn't.
Oh, that's all right then. Now, you give me my shirt and I'll be off. And maybe you can tell those girls what you damn well please.
You're going to take it?
Time I did, isn't it?
I shan't have nothing to remember you by.
Would you like a lock of my hair? Here. Here's a present for you. Gold pin, 14 karat, diamond mounted. New cut. There, my dear.
Oh, Mr. Orris!
Now we're quits.
I did want something to show to Celeste, and it's lovely, lovely. But
what now?
well, it means you're going forever. Couldn't you keep it and not
what?
Not go? It's like you're dying all over again.
Well, of all the treats.
Where are you going now?
Well, home, I suppose.
We do send things.
What are you driving at?
Say I was to bring it to you. Or if you wait a minute, I might be able to carry it out for you. It's nice strolling in the summer's evening, Mr. Orris, and it'd be no trouble.
Come with me, you mean?
Yeah.
Yes, we could go for strolls every evening, eh?
Oh, yes.
Yes. What do you think my friends would say?
I wouldn't mind, Mr. Orris. I certainly expect you to marry me.
Much obliged, thank you.
I didn't even dream as you'd marry me, really.
Well then, if you was to come a messing with me, what'd your girls here say? You don't want to lose your character, I suppose.
I wouldn't mind, Mr. Orris.
So help me, Bob. You don't seem to mind anything. Here. Are all your girls going out on a Monday?
The others are Rose and Celeste.
What about you?
I'm supposed to be in mourning.
Has nobody asked you? Has nobody asked you?
I can't pretend anymore. No, nobody never asked me. And I suppose nobody never will. Oh, it don't matter.
Well, where are they going?
Hampstead? Oh, it don't matter, Mr. Morris.
Well, yes, it do. Look, shall I take you?
Do you mean it?
Did I say it? Well, very well then. I'll get a trap and we'll go to Hampstead.
Oh, Mr. Morris.
That's all right. That's settled. I'll call for you here 9 sharp Monday morning.
You won't change your mind?
No, if I say I'll do a thing, I'll do it.
Oh, he'll be joyful, joyful, joyful. Won't them other girls stare? Not one of 'em's got a fella like you. Rose's Jim? Why, he's no bigger than I am. And Celeste's Albert? He's only a dustman. Oh, Mr. Morris, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, there won't be a happier lady anywhere Monday than what I shall be.
Do they start from here?
Yes.
9 o'clock. That's all right. But I think it'd be better to meet by the dispensary, in Paul Street.
Paul Street? Right over there.
Well, what's the matter with Paul Street? Everybody knows the dispensary. It's a good place to meet, ain't it?
I should like you to come here.
What's the difference?
I should have liked them all to see me going off with you. They won't more than half believe it else.
Well, Paul Street's much more convenient.
There won't be the crowd there is here.
No, that's it. We don't want no crowds, do we? You could meet me at the corner, couldn't you? Where that little court is, and come out when I whistled.
Yes. I needn't show myself till you come.
That's right. And I was thinking, there's such hundreds of people goes to Hampstead. We don't want to go there, do we? What do you say to the forest?
Epping?
Yes, I know a nice, quiet little bit of it where we could go.
I don't mind, Mr. Orris.
Well, right then. Monday, 9 o'clock, Paul Street. Blessed if I wasn't going to go without my shirt after all. Ta-ta.
Mr. Orris,
Yes?
I can't go after all.
You can't go?
No.
What do you mean you can't go?
What I said, I've been pretending just to see what you would do.
Pretending?
Yes, you see, I shouldn't be allowed to go out with strangers. I'm afraid you'll be very angry, but none of that about my being an orphan is true. I'm the child of poor but respectable parents, so, Mr. Greensmith, I mustn't accept your kind invitation.
Strike me pink.
You don't mind me having a bit of a lark with you, do you? It's so dull here while the others are out. I couldn't help it. If you was to see your face, you've got a soft heart. I will say that.
You made a fool of me, have you?
Now don't be angry.
Angry? Who's angry? Oh, it's enough to make anyone angry. Wait.
Well, go on. You know very well it is a relief.
Relief?
Not to have to take me out. Little up on me thumb, like me, ain't it now? Have everybody laughing at you, asking you what it was and where'd you pick it up and why they didn't drown it when it was born. Ho, ho, ho. It'd be a poor world, eh? If we didn't get a little bit of fun out of it somehow. And some of us was meant to supply all the fun for the others. That's my opinion. And when I thought of you crying, I was crying. I should have died. Laughing. Oh, whenever I think of it, I shall almost split myself. You don't mind, do you, old man?
I had a good mind to wring your neck for you.
Oh, now don't do that. May I keep the pen?
Yeah, keep what you like.
I will then, but please say you ain't gonna be angry before you go.
I'll be blowed if I do.
Just to show there's no ill feeling.
Get out.
Say it.
Here. Why, what are you playing at? Tell the truth and shame the devil. I was a fool to say as I'd take you. We wasn't made for each other. What do you call yourself? Oppa me thumb. But you're a game little un. And Horace Greensmith's gonna sling his bloomin' hook. See? Now, give us that kiss I asked you for.
He kissed me. He kissed me. He kissed me. Oh, he was ashamed of me too. Perhaps I should have shunned him for it. But I can't. You've broken me heart, Mr. Horace, and stuck a pin in it. But you did kiss me. And you can't take back your kiss. I can't wait to hear them when they talk. Oh, me pretending's over and done with. There's nobody now, nobody for me to pretend. Oh, Mr. Horace, Mr. Horace.
In a house very small, that's 10 miles from the railway station,